Right, hello everyone and welcome back. So I've recently been doing a bit of catching up with myself and I realise I'm a little tardy to this party here, so please forgive me if you will, but I've recently just finished the Netflix Vince McMahon documentary. And although it was very well put together and it gave us a good insight into the world of professional wrestling and its growth over the years, I feel like it fell very flat in the fact that it didn't really give us anything that a wrestling fan, specifically a WWE fan, wouldn't already know. In the build up to its release, this documentary was being pushed and marketed as this huge burial of Vince McMahon. The way it was being hyped up, you would think Vince would never be able to show his creepy old face again. If Vince wasn't exposed enough already, then this documentary was about to expose him for the real evil fucking villain that he is. And even days before its release, Vince himself puts out a statement basically dusting his hands off with the whole documentary, saying how Netflix have made the mistake of conflating the Mr. McMahon character with his true self, as well as using typical editing tricks to support a deceptive narrative. Accompanied by the fact that he tried to buy this entire series just so it wouldn't see the light of day, you would actually go into this thinking that, wow, well, maybe we're actually going to go into the psyche of Mr. McMahon here and see the immense comparisons between him and his on-screen character. But unfortunately, that's not really what we got. I mean, we kind of just got blue-balled throughout the episodes, sprinkling in little tiddly bits here and there like Salt Bae off his fucking elbow, while the majority of the documentary was solely focused on WWE's rise, its downfall, and then its rise again during the Monday Night Wars. And although it was a very interesting watch and it was great to hear from some of the people that they interviewed, I just feel like there wasn't really any new ground being broken. Again, I really enjoyed watching this. I myself have started getting back into wrestling after about 10 years, so it was nice to go back and see some of the biggest moments that made it what it is today. But it wasn't quite the mind-blowing, intricate look into the mind of a billionaire nutjob like Vince McMahon, a man who would literally sell his entire family if it led to good TV ratings and money. It instead focuses more on controversies like the steroid scandal and the Montreal Screwjob, which, if you're a wrestling fan, you know everything about these scandals. There's nothing new here, while it kind of brushes over other accusations like the Rita Chatterton scandal, but not really going too deep into it. Obviously, this whole thing was being filmed before the whole Janelle Grant accusations and the whole case and trial that's going on there. So they do mention it a little bit at the end, but they kind of, just dust over it. I would still definitely recommend this to anyone that's even remotely interested in the world of professional wrestling, as it is a decent watch and it gives you a lot of insight into the entire world and business. But if you were going into this thinking that you're going to hear some crazy fucking story about how Vince McMahon made one of his talents eat shit out of their own mother's assholes or something, then you're going to be very disappointed. I myself was. Overall, it was pretty mediocre. I mean, a good way to kill 6 hours and some interesting stuff to be seen and heard. But I just think it was a bit overhyped. And regardless of this documentary or not, Vince McMahon will forever be known as the evil scumbag that he really is. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. Go down, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, a comment, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video.